No personal experience, I swear.
Okay.
It wasn't a Halloween one time, you know. It's okay. Back to the computer.
Yes. Radiator.
What were you up to?
We were going to attach the fans to the radiator.
So do they go long boys going down or
Long boys go. There's an image there.
long boys go up? Oh, they're just pinned. The long boys are just pins. No, they've got screws on them.
They should have screws that go into a washer and another screw. What?
Well, yeah, because these long boys should be attaching to that, and then the short ones. Okay, and the short ones go through this into what's left of the radiator.
Yeah, that's where the washer is. Okay, I understand now.
Yeah. Okay. So, I do the fans first. Probably easy to get them on before we put it up under there.
Absolutely.
Or we should decide on orientation to work out for the fans. So, are we? Because that's got to go. That's got to go that way. So, it probably needs to.
Okay, so which way do the fans blow as well?
Oh, that's. Yeah, that way.
This way?
That'll be up. Yep.
Okay, cool. So
Pretty side sucks.
okay.
Ugly side blows.
That's a good mnemonic.
Terrible.
Whoa, these fans have got blades on them.
Terrible reasoning for why that works, but that's how it works.
Yeah.
But yeah, so which way do we want the tubes to go to make this work? So are we going?
Well, your graphics card's going to be there.
Underneath it.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's just.
And the CPU.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
Stay.
I would put it going down along that way, because you're not going to have a lot of stuff there.
It looks the least obstructed. It's not crossing over itself.
Yeah.
Yeah, that makes more sense. Alright, so if it's going to go that way, the fan's going to go on this side.
On the bottom, we want to tip that the other way around, and we can just...
the next thing is which way is cables going?
Cables, yeah. I think
I've got
them down with the tube.
No, well, yeah, because I've got a fan hub to plug them into.
Oh yeah.
So I'm not gonna be running them down to this fan hub down here. I'm gonna run them to the actual fan hub for the rest of them.
Oh yeah.
And then just use the inbuilt one, just because it's actually got a fan on the inside of here to cool the VRMs. So it'll go on the CPU fan header on the motherboard.
Oh yeah.
So that it won't throw that error up saying CPU fan not turning on.
Yeah.
That's that plan. So that'll probably go on the back here. So I don't think it really matters too much because it'll just get cable managed out one of the top holes.
No,
so I reckon if we go cables this way,
so
cables towards the tube still.
Okay.
So that'll probably be best going like that, so that it can go this way like that across the top of the.
Yeah. No.
Which side's the back of the AIO? That's more. Because then we can keep the cables out of the road then. So that's going that way. Stay on there, you bitch. My only way of knowing which way's up, because it's got a word on it. That's going that way like that. That makes this side the back of the AIO. Yes, this side's the back. So we want to go this side like that.
Perfect.
And then this one like that.
Looks good.
Yeah. These made by Noctil? Yeah, they are. Cool. So these should match in style to the other Noctil fans I bought.
Branding.
Yeah. Branding's important. Noctua is the most expensive fans, supposedly also the best airflow and quietness and bearings and stuff like that.
But more importantly, the most expensive.
Yes, that's right. If I was going to have to buy 3 extra fans, they were going to be black Noctuas. The other option is you can spend the exact amount of money for the tan ones,
In case you want to take it into a...
And they refused to do anything but the black ones for such a long time. Anything but the tan ones. They had to get...
Oh, that's terrible.
The black ones only became a thing because Linus Tech Tips did a black edition Noctua version for an AIO cooler, like a Linus Tech Tips celebration, like a year of partnership years thing, and that's when the black fans became a thing, because they're like, we want black fans for this black AIO, because it used to always be a silver AIO, because Noctua was just like, we make things that work, not things that look pretty, and then Linus is just like, why can't they be both? I want both, and I want LTT on it.
Okay, but like, what if you need your fans to match the sand that'll be travelling through them?
Yeah.
Tan.
Yeah.
That's it. That's why it's there.
For desert PCs, yeah, absolutely. For camo and stuff. Desert PCs are very...
Oh no, I just fill mine with sand.
Oh, you just fill it with sand? Good insulation, is it?
Exactly, and it gives a nice soothing sound.
Sound muffling. I heard they put sound in walls and stuff like that to muffle sound.
And as you turn your PC on, you just hear that gravelly crunch. It's satisfying, like a car door thumping shut.
Yeah, that's what every one of your streams sounds like. Yes. When your noise gate's turning on because someone's moaned.
I mean, yeah. Oh boy, I'm not looking forward to editing the Cyberpunk video I recorded today.
Oh, you did? You played it?
Yeah, no, I've played a fair bit in my own time, and then Meg and I recorded a video yesterday.
Oh yeah.
And we had a noise gate turned off. Because it's both of us in the room, I
don't see the point. Don't want it to cut out in mid someone saying something.
Yeah, if it's a recording, I usually do that anyway, because I can fix that in post. But yeah. And then I had the echoey room just...
Put a blanket up against your wall.
I should have, but... eh. Which I can't complain, and then also have the mentality of,
yeah.
Which one's the smaller boy?
You want a drink?
Sure.
Yeah, I'm gonna get a drink. Thirsty.
Now, WikiHow told us to use a stable work surface. Whoops. And this way. I don't know how stable I'd consider this, the cardboard box that it came in. But WikiHow never lies. Now's the part where you show a bunch of awful WikiHow art. There's a subreddit for that. I want to say boot too big, but I think that's something else. That might be something sexual. I genuinely don't know. Okay, it's not boot too big, that's something else entirely. And this is the exciting part, this is the part we need the action cameras for, is screwing in all the components. Gonna attach the camera onto the end of the screwdriver, place some banging fucking jock rock. Don't fall. Stable work surface, WikiHow never lies. I wonder if they just hire the same artist for all the WikiHow stuff, or is it... Do you have to go through a course to learn the WikiHow art style? Because they all match the same art, well, to varying degrees of quality, they have a similar art style. Yeah, I'm going to leave that for Dragothic. We'll move on to the next step. attach the AIO cooler with the AIO cooler for the stand-up screws installed previously, and secure it with 4 thumb screw caps, which I assume come in here. That's the washer that screws into the back of the radiator. This doesn't have any thumb screw caps. Oh, thank you. Oh no. So the radiators, the fans are all screwed into the radiator. Now we need to install the CPU cooler, the AIO cooler onto the CPU thingy. Which we need the CPU to be on there for that.
You're just ignoring that completely. How are we doing on
That's
battery?
the aesthetic of 2 dudes in a basement.
Yes, very good.
So, see, what we could do is install it, then take it off when the CPU arrives. Stick that on.
Now I'll just duct tape it to the wall.
Alright. So that's the next step, is duct tape the AIO cooler to the wall.
We can just, yeah, it can just hang.
Alright. We'll screw that on when it's ready.
Yeah.
And we plug the AIO cooler into the SATA cable of the power supply. Or the motherboard, I don't know. Or if we can find a spare one.
What's that?
Plug it in.
Oh yeah. So all the power and stuff for the pumps is these ones. So we'll just have to cable manage for it at least.
Yeah. So
But we can probably.
SATA goes to here. The one that plugs into an HDD.
See, I don't understand why it needs to be this many things. Why can't it just be one cable?
They've each got to plug into the individual fans.
No, well, it runs this one here. That one there is the fan header, and it doesn't even make it all the way up the tube. That's why I'm ignoring it. It's going to get curled up and left between the RAM.
All right.
Because.
So does that mean the fan's just going to be off, or you're not going to be able to control it?
No. I've got a fan hub.
That's right. Yep, you're going to control it through that.
Yeah. See, I got a cooler masker.
All right. So we can probably disregard this.
Yeah, because it's got I can fit 10 fans on it.
Oh yeah.
For AWM, which is the variable things. But this one's a no RGB one, so I bought it because I'm not a fan of RGB other than those 3, and they've got their own header to plug into. So I'll just plug them. They'll just get plugged directly into the motherboard ARGB header.
Cool. So I think we could do that now. Look, I barely understand what we've done so far. We've been screwing things onto other things. I understand that.
Okay, so what we need to do then is this needs to go on the underside.
Okay.
And into here. It also needs to stop touching things.
Screwing things in. I can screw things in. That's what I can do.
Yeah. So that looks like going to be the right thing to go into.
Yeah. No, that looks good. Then we install.
That gives it room to be off of the because it can go back another one, but I think that interferes that now. That
yeah, I think that yeah. You know what I mean.
Yeah, we can figure out how far over we care about. Because I've got fan to put on the back one as well.
Oh yeah.
So you've got to have your washer there too. Yeah.
Screw and washer. Install on the far left corner.
Yeah, good, because I'm cramping.
Yep.
Because this is not comfortable, and I play video games.
Alright, you probably let it go.
Got it in enough? Yeah. There. It's just like my back is just like
Yeah.
You're bent crooked now. Oh, you're too fat for this.